Let's do this thing. Let's move.
JoBodie.
I'm Gerald Ford, and you're not.
Love Jesus Christ.
I love whales.
I like skinny, scrawny guys.
Waking up every day and still being fucking ugly.
I'm not a child, Heidi. I'm a grown man.
The key is to make it. The key is never give up. The key is not to drive your jet ski in the dark.
You don't need nobody.
JoBodie.
Alrighty, guys.
Yo.
Hey.
We back at it.
We're back.
First guest episode.
Yo, who's that?
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What do you do? Who are you?
Who am I? I don't know.
You just want her to say, I'm your girlfriend.
I am now a college student again, so.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You got into nursing school this week?
I did. Cheers.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It doesn't start till January, though, so I got a while.
You've been studying for that pretty hard, haven't you?
Well, I had to take like some prereq classes because I didn't have any, or I didn't have like all my sciences because my bachelor's was like unrelated to science.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get that done.
Yeah, that took a while. You've been working on that since like last January.
Just about, yeah.
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 Did you like switch halfway? Like, did you want to become a nurse like towards the end of your degree? And
No.
you were like, oh, dang.
Absolutely not. Well, my mom has always like put the idea in my head, but I don't know. I never really like thought about it until I graduated, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do what I want to do with my major.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me think of something that I can make like money in that will always like have a job and always be in demand.
Did you ever make fun of nursing majors in college? I feel like that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Probably more so in high school. I did. I was just thought they were,
bitches.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's the stereotype.
I mean, maybe I'll become a bitch. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I think you're already
Don't give in.
Whoa.
Oh.
Not in public.
Controversial. Is this public?
Yeah, is it
this
public?
is very public.
This is public.
This is extremely public.
This is public.
Very public.
Joe's already calling her a bitch. 5 seconds in.
Guys, what do you think?
Jesus.
Is this a red flag? Should I leave? Should I leave, guys?
I did not call you a bitch in public.
I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
Guys.
You know who do be a bitch, though?
What?
Team Barbie, dude. You heard about that?
Team Barbie?
Team Barbie.
Who's that?
Not Team Oppenheimer, dude. They're cool.
Oh.
Team Barbie. They're calling the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Really?
Yeah, they're calling him and his son Team Barbie.
Mm.
Yeah, because like
Team Barbie.
What happened? Well, he got divorced from his wife not long ago.
Why?
And I don't know why. Because he's gay. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like probably, but I don't know for sure why.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They've been married forever. Politician marriages are fake, anyways. But he like posted a picture with his son. It was like the day after he got divorced. And it was like him and his son wearing like these deep V-neck pink shirts, and it was like going to see Barbie like with my boy or something, like something so dumb, dude. Like basically, he pretty much told his son, "Hey, your mother and I just got divorced, and you have to come see this movie with me now, and we're gonna do a photo op."
Perfect.
The day after me and your mother got divorced.
Did you go see Barbie?
No, dude. No, I stayed on the straight and narrow path. I saw Oppenheimer. Dipped out
You saw
of the
that
theater.
movie?
I
Was
did
it
see
good?
Oppenheimer. Yeah, it was good. I mean, like people hate on it one way or the other. I'm not analyzing it to the nth degree, but like I enjoyed the movie. Like I like movies that are slow burns and that have good dialogue.
Yeah.
And I liked it. People walked out because it's just talking the whole time. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They're making the first nuclear weapon. Like, of course, there's going to be a bunch of nerds in a room talking. And
Wait, what's that movie where there's like barely any dialogue?
The Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey.
No, it's like during. It's about the beach in France. It was during like World War II.
Oh, you talking about Roma? Like the black and white film? That was like in South America, I think.
No. It's recent.
We watched
it.
Dunkirk?
We watched it during Shane's bachelor party.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, yeah.
Yeah. It had Harry Styles in it.
Yeah.
It made the fucking movie, bro.
Wasn't there like no
sweet?
There was
Harry.
not a lot of dialogue in that movie.
No, dude, not at all.
It was kind of boring, but it was interesting. I'll say that.
Did he win an award for that movie?
Probably. It's.
I think Christopher Nolan won an award for. I don't know if Harry Styles won an award, but I know that Christopher Nolan probably got nominated for something.
Well, there's a new movie coming out. I want to go see it.
Which one?
It's like a new, like The Nun. like based on like the.
Oh,
origin
I
stories.
forgot you like horror movies.
I
She loves
love
them.
horror movies.
And I hate them.
Yeah, I want to go see it though.
That's all the previews were at the most recent movie I saw.
Yeah.
I went and saw Equalizer 3 like last week, and every single preview except for one was just something extremely demonic and scary.
Yay.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
I love
Nah,
it.
dude.
There's
I'm
a new
not-
American Horror Story season coming out at the end of September. Has
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian is
Is in it.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
like
She's
so
like
brutally-
pregnant with a spider or something.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
I don't think.
She is.
I don't think she's the one who's actually pregnant. I think it's Emma Roberts.
Okay, someone's pregnant with a spider.
Something like that. I don't know.
Spider pregnancies, dude.
Dude, I hate
Out
that.
here crossbreeding like nobody's business. Spin a web of lies. I mean, that is kind of like, you think about it, the Kardashians are always spinning webs of lies.
Yeah.
It's kind of some like subtle.
Well, that's why you hire a publicist.
Yeah. She's
That's why you
not-
hire me.
Yeah.
I'll get you right.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you get pregnant with a spider?
Use your imagination.
Hey, you just stuff a bunch of webs up
Yeah.
your pooch.
I don't know.
And then like the spider comes out and she's like, I've been inspired by Grandma Jenner to transition to a female spider. I'm now going to reduce the size of my abdomen. Whatever they have, whatever spiders have.
I don't know. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen American Horror Story?
No. Is it more thriller, suspense, or is it more horror straight up?
It kind of reminds me of like Black Mirror in the sense like every season is a different story, and the characters, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like Black Mirror. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that
It's-
makes sense.
It's more thriller, suspenseful type horror
But with
rather
some
than
jump
like.
scares here and there.
Yeah, it's more of that, I would say, rather than just like,
Yeah, it's a whole new
Yeah.
storyline, and they keep. I mean, not every single season, but you know, there's some of the same people going through the seasons,
Yeah.
doing different things. But I wish Evan Peters was still in it, but I don't think he does American Horror Story anymore.
No, I don't know.
He does-
Hey, talk more into the mic.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Sorry.
No, but
Sorry, guys.
I was excited to go see Equalizer 3 because like any action movie that has Denzel Washington in it is a go for me. Like I'm gonna go see that movie, or watch if I'm scrolling through movies and I'm trying to find a movie to watch. If it's Denzel Washington and it's a movie I haven't seen, I'm watching it. But the thing is, I didn't realize I didn't see Equalizer 2. I thought I saw it, but I'd only seen the first one, and so like there's this big reveal at the end of Equalizer 3 or whatever, and it's like an aha moment, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" and I was just like, "Yeah." They were like, "You don't know where this is from," and I was like,
No.
I like was capping so hard. I was like, no, I get it, because that thing they showed at the end, that's the thing. And they were
Oh
like,
my God.
I was able to make the connection without seeing it, but I couldn't explain like how I really knew, you know.
Oh my gosh! I
And
don't
I
think
was
I've
just
seen
like-
any of the Equalizer movies.
It's just basically like think badass like middle aged black dude saves the day and beats everybody's ass and kills everybody. It's sick.
perfect.
It's
Pretty
awesome.
sure, yeah.
Like he has like his thing is he has like a watch, and he'll like time how long it takes to like kill a dozen people. Like he's like going up an elevator, and he's like, all right, I gotta take out this whole room of people. And he's like 9 seconds, 26 milliseconds. He like times it, and then he'll click it, and then he'll do the whole scene of him killing people like in slow mo.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like.
Like James
Dude.
Bond.
Yeah, he's like using everyday objects in the room to
Yeah.
kill people. It's pretty tight. I like it.
Yeah, he
Oh.
kills someone with like a candlestick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. He'll kill someone with like, I don't know,
a wine opener.
a wine
That's
opener.
A
cool.
corkscrew wine opener. He like found one on the table and just
I like
rammed
that.
somebody's jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
You
the
find
whole
some like kitty litter, just stuff it in their mouth, kills them right.
Whoa.
You ever try to kill someone with
kitty
kitty
litter
litter?
on your mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you had like a bag of it and like swung it over your,
Yeah.
knock someone in the head.
Trying to
with
think everyday objects. I don't know, just like a picture frame, just like toss it at them.
it.
Oh,
Anything
yeah.
with
That only
glass.
takes like 5 milliseconds to toss that.
No, but like he was finally about to find peace in his life, and he
Oh.
was like wanting to settle down and like live somewhere chill. Finds his little village in Italy, and then of course, what do you think happens?
The
Trouble
bad guy,
comes.
yeah, the bad guys come in.
Trouble comes, and he's got to save the day. I'm not gonna give the rest of the plot away, but it's sweet.
Thank
It
you.
is nice to watch.
But it's sweet.
Yeah, if you've never seen it, you should
It's
watch
sweet.
The Equalizers.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's just the same plot every movie, but it works. It works every time.
Yeah.
It's just like introducing the bad guy,
Sorry.
showing how kind of like the very first scene of every movie is just like him doing something cool as shit and killing a bunch of people. Then they introduce the bad guy character slowly, and then they create the plot tension between him and the bad guy, and then he wins.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's just short, sweet, to the point, and it's also Like, it's not bad acting. Like, people try to hate on those movies for Denzel being on them because he's, like, a very good drama actor, but he's great at action, too. I mean, you can't deny the greatness, in my opinion.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Respect. Denzel's hot, too.
Yeah, dude, he's like that. I mean, there's not a lot of
Yeah.
like, there's not like a lot of like aging black men that are pleasing to the eye,
Right?
like just because I'm not gay, but like that's a good one. That's to watch. Like if they came out with a movie about Obama, I'm not gonna watch that movie.
I don't know. I like what is it? Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, I like him.
See, I don't like Idris Elba because Idris Elba thinks he's hot. You
But
see
he
what I'm
is
saying?
though.
No, but like Denzel Washington is just a dad.
But
and
he
Denzel,
is.
And Denzel is just like big chilling, you know. He's not like out here trying to be that guy, and then
Yeah.
he's just trying to be that guy.
Sure.
I don't like
okay,
that.
I can see what. Yeah, I can
See
see
what
what
I'm
you're saying. Yeah, I think Michael Jordan will age really well.
Michael Jordan?
That's so
Remember
random.
Michael Jordan? Who am I trying to say?
LeBron
Michael
James?
B. Jordan. Yeah.
Michael B.
Michael B. Jordan.
I said LeBron James and you said yeah.
You're like
Wait,
Michael
no,
Jordan will age. I'm
Michael
like,
B.
that
Jordan.
man's already old.
He's already aged. He's
No, he hasn't hit his prime, like his 40s and 50s where he turns gray. Like
Oh,
You're talking
yeah.
about Michael B. Jordan.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
The B is important.
Yeah.
The B is not for basketball.
Have you seen? Dude,
Let me clarify.
Have you seen like one of the original shows that Michael B. Jordan was in? He was in the first season and a half of The Wire. It's like
I've never
this.
seen
It's like this
that.
crime show about a drug unit like in Baltimore. It's a sweet show. It's like one of the best TV shows made
I
like
should watch it. Yeah.
in the last
Yeah.
50 years, probably. But it's pretty sweet. I'm like on the third season right now. It's taking me a minute to watch it though. It's long. It's like 15 episodes a season, I think. 45-minute episodes, so it takes a minute.
Yeah.
But like, dude, that's Michael B. Jordan, best character in the show so far, and he was like 15. He was, I don't know how old he was, but he was playing like a teenager or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Killed him off.
Boom.
Character got killed off.
Oh,
And that's not a spoiler.
what?
alert. It's an old show.
Like normal.
Dang.
But I mean, it was sad. I literally was like, I might quit watching this show because it was such a good character. People kept dying left and right.
I mean, like the black guy always gets to die first. So the fact that he made it,
Yeah, he did
the
make
fact
it.
that he made it a season and a half in, I mean,
They killed like 14 other black people before him in this series.
okay.
Yeah, but they were like minor characters.
so in this show, all the black people have to die first.
Yeah, it's like all of them do. Yeah.
Lauren's like, I don't know how to respond. Subtle racism.
Just a little.
No, it's all jokes, baby.
I know.
It's all jokes.
Baby.
No, I was talking.
That's my baby.
Chill. I'm not calling her a bitch in public.
We're in
dude.
public, bro.
Swear to
You
God.
can't do
You
that.
can only call my girl baby in private. I'm like, what the fuck?
We're in public right now.
We went out to celebrate nursing or me finding out nursing school, but they opened up a new tiki bar in Columbia maybe a couple weeks ago, but it's on like the lower level of Maine or the Grand Beyond Maine.
The Grand.
The Grand.
You know
Oh,
the
is it
Grand?
at the Grand or right next
It's
to it?
in the Grand, but you have to walk through it and then go to the basement of it.
Yeah.
I feel dumb. What is a tiki bar? Is it like? I think
You
of
can
it like
explain it
being on the
better.
beach outside when you.
It literally, like you walk to the basement and it feels like you're in like Jamaica. Like I don't know, about to get butt fucked.
by like some drug dealers,
Yeah.
by some gang.
Like
in
like
Jamaica.
some Jamaican dude has one of those big hats on. He's like, "Listen, man, I got 4 butt plugs in my head right now.
Yeah, listen, man.
How much you want?"
I'm about to tell you something, man.
I don't know why I was moving my head
You
side
want
to
to come
side.
down to the tiki bar in the bowling alley, man? I mean, it literally is in a bowling alley.
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Is that
But,
what the Grand is? A bowling alley?
I told you that. Yeah, it's an adult bowling
Well, I
alley.
didn't see no bowling alley when I walked
It was
there.
in the back.
Also, one thing I hate
Yeah.
about these adult bowling alleys they make is that they always make the lanes like kid size. They make
Oh,
because
really?
they're like it's hard to have a real size bowling alley in a building. It's like it's long and the pins are the
Yeah.
operating system is not easy for those. Because you're not real bowlers know this, but real bowlers aren't supposed to have like pins attached to strings to pick them up. It's supposed to be like, all right, rack them out, new set down. But the
gotcha.
way that these all work is that they're all suspended on little strings, and so like when you knock them over, the strings just pull them back up into place, and it's like that's not the real way.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's how I think it is there.
That's cool.
I played
I've
there
never been
before.
there.
And the bowling ball I had to use was like the size of my hand. It was very small.
So it's a small bowling alley.
It's like a small bowling alley, small bowling pins, small bowling balls, and then you're just out there normal size trying to do everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's for children.
That's like
It's for-
Shaq in regular life.
Like, yeah, dude.
That's Shaq at McDonald's, bro.
That's Shaq going to like a professional bowling alley.
Dude, Shaq must have been so sad when they took out Supersize.
Oh yeah, dude.
At McDonald's, bro.
I always forgot that. Like, whenever I think about that movie, like Super Size Me, I always think like, why did they even use that name? And that's because it faded out of my memory. The Super Size.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember ever being able to order a supersize. I'm sure when I was a kid they had them, but I'm sure
I don't think I was allowed.
My mom loved me enough to not supersize my meals.
Oh, dude, they let me eat McDonald's. I just don't think I was allowed to have supersize.
Yeah, dude. When I was a kid, my mom would always take us to McDonald's and give us $5 each. She would just hand it to us. She'll be like, "Here's $5 bill, $5 bill." To me and my sister, and she'd be like, "All right, that's your dinner." And like we would walk into McDonald's and just like,
and you could ball out.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get like 3 McChickens and like a small fry and a drink for $5.
Yeah, back when you can legitimately get something for $1.
Yeah, now it's like what, like 2 for $3.
Yeah, like what a terrible deal.
What terrible deal. Instead of getting 3 McChickens, now I can only get 2.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're telling me 2 for $3.29?
I mean, I was 9 years old. I was a growing boy.
Yeah.
You need to fuel yourself.
Yeah, but yeah, she used to always take us to McDonald's. Also, I used to love, my mom used to take us to Burger King on Fridays on the way to school.
You got to have it your way?
Yeah, dude. It was it was like our special like breakfast. It was Burger King breakfast on the way to school. I used to love Fridays. I used to get the French toast sticks.
The toasters, the strips.
Yeah. The sticks.
Yeah, French toast sticks, and they had little packets of syrup that you could dip them in. Oh my god, dude!
Do they still do that? Is that a thing?
Yeah. No,
I'm going to Burger King for breakfast tomorrow.
I don't even know if they do.
King, so I don't know.
They should be doing French toast sticks though.
That's so good. It's been so long.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I have like some weird memories of breakfast before school because, like, I don't know. I mean, I liked eating breakfast at school. Like, I enjoyed it, but like, because I don't know, but like everybody thought the food was shitty or whatever. They just didn't like the breakfast food at the school, but I did because it was just like not healthy for you. It was just like dude, my dad's trying to make me like oats and apples and all this healthy stuff, and I'm like, yo, I'm a growing man. I'm like 11 years old. I need some good food.
I need sugar.
But like people would like roast me for eating those breakfasts because like I mean like usually a lot of people on free and reduced lunch would get that breakfast, and so they'd be like, yo, dude, like I have to eat this. Like, this is what I'm, and like, you're choosing to eat this? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, it's good. It's not that bad. They're like, don't tell me what's not bad. I have to eat. I'm like, yo, don't get mad at me. Like, the buttered toast? Are you kidding me, dude?
Buttered
It was
toast.
something, I don't know about how they butter it, but something about, like, it wasn't, the toast was never too brown or burnt. It was always just a little crispy.
It's perfect.
Just perfect. And then the milk, you gotta start the day off with some milk.
Dude, school in New Jersey was fucking wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Before school, we were not allowed to be in the actual school building.
Not in the building at all?
Yeah. So
Damn.
people would drop off their kids early, and then they had like a courtyard that was outside, and you had to just wait there until like the bell rang for school to start, and then you go to your homeroom. And we were supposed to stay outside. We were only allowed inside if it was below freezing, which is 32 degrees. So I vividly remember being in like 7th grade and it being like 34 degrees outside. And like my friends are like literally standing in a circle like fucking penguins, and they would not let us inside the school. And I was like, what the I was like, it's 2 degrees off. You can let us in. Like,
that's prison yard vibes.
Yeah, dude.
That's
like,
what that is.
And then when they did let us in, we would just have to chill in the halls. Like, they didn't have anywhere else for us to go.
Yeah, like they didn't. Well, they let us chill inside whenever we wanted in elementary school, but we couldn't convene in the cafeteria other than to eat.
Okay.
Like you had to go if you wanted to eat, you had to go to the cafeteria, and you had to like go chill in the hall that your grade is in.
Yeah.
But by the time I got into 5th grade, like we only had 3. We didn't have enough halls because of all the kids, so they had all these like portables outside. and so like the 5th graders got to go hang outside, dude. So which is nice in South Carolina, dude.
Outside.
It's not too cold.
Yeah.
And we would just go out there and be like, we get to chill outside. Like it was that big of a fucking deal. Like we get to be outside. They have to be inside. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting my ass chewed up by mosquitoes right now, and they're chilling inside.
Dude, I bet Lauren ate like, I don't know, like egg muffins every morning for breakfast or something.
I made a protein shake every morning.
Every
Really?
morning?
Even as a child?
I don't remember what I was as a child.
Really?
No, I can't.
You don't have like Burger King Fridays?
No. No.
Just me?
Dude.
As
That'd
like
be
a
sweet.
little
Wish it
child,
was
I have
once a
no
day.
idea what I ate. But when I was like middle school, high school, I ate like the same protein shake every single day.
Do you not have like a memory of what you ate as a child?
I have no idea. I do remember I would eat what was that, the oat milk with like little dinosaur eggs in it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Yeah, because it had like they would expand and then create another, like it would turn into something, or it would just be sometimes dinosaur shapes, and then they had the eggs that came out.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I eat toaster.
That's the whitest shit I ever heard. What is this?
It's called Dino Oats.
Yeah,
Dino
something.
Oats.
What?
Yeah.
You never heard of Dino Oats, bro?
No,
This is
bro.
some white shit. Very Caucasian cuisine right here. Like, it's
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that
cuisine.
TikTok that's like, I'm going to show you white cuisine? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to
White
make a
cuisine, yeah.
classic white drink. You get a cup and you put water in it.
Yeah. Dude,
This is what we call a cup of water.
Twitter's been hitting my feed hard with white culture stuff.
Oh my God.
Like, because it's all these memes about like, it was like white people don't have culture, and then it'll just
Yeah.
be this guy being like, explain this, and then it'll just be like this video montage of like the whitest cultural things. You have like European stuff, like Bavarian German women
Yeah.
carrying 12 beers at once.
Oh my
You know, like people dancing like in France and shit.
You see, that's real culture. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
to white American culture.
it got destroyed by like roads and advertisement
White
billboards.
American culture is wild. But actually, no, that's not true.
It's
'Cause,
like it's regional.
it is regional, but
Yeah.
there's also some like, I would say, I don't know. It does depend on where you're from. Like if you're southern, like southern white culture,
Yeah.
and then there's like northern white culture. It really depends. Like
Appalachia has its own white culture type of vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but there are certain pockets of the country where there is like the white people have no culture. There is certain parts of America where it's just like there's nothing there about history or anything. You're like Missouri. I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on Missouri, but like,
yeah,
what's in Missouri?
Who knows? Who knows?
Like, there's
Who
not the
knows?
mountains.
Wyoming.
Like, okay, maybe Mississippi River stuff. You know,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably cool.
like Huck
Probably
Finn.
go on like a river cruise.
Yeah. No, I'm like hating on Mississippi and like one of the greatest American novels ever written. But like it's like Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, and they're just on the Mississippi River the whole time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very Missouri vibes.
Dude, what was I gonna say? Have you ever heard of the app Stitch Fix?
Is it like a clothing app? where they
Yeah,
send you
it's like
clothes?
they send you clothes in a box.
Yeah.
And they choose it out for you, and then like you return what you don't want, and you just pay for what you keep.
Yeah.
I like downloaded that app just to like see what kind of clothes they would have, and when you open the app, it just starts asking you a bunch of questions. And I got to the last page of the questions, and then basically I accidentally bought a box.
Accidentally.
I accidentally bought it. I didn't realize I bought it until like I like finished answering all the questions.
So it's a
and then-
surprise what they send you, right?
Yeah, so like I finished answering all the questions. I got to the part where I can actually see like the type of clothes they have, and then like I got an email that was like your fix. They call it a fix. It was like your fix is on the way, and then I was charged like $20, and I was like, what?
You were charged $20?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
they charge you $20 for a stylist fee, but then that $20 is credited to whatever. That $20 is credited to whatever clothes you keep. So if I like, if I get a box of clothes and
That's not bad.
I decide to keep a shirt that's like $30, they'll only take an extra $10 out of my bank account.
Yeah, but
so,
what if you don't keep anything? Will they give you your $20 back?
Do they have girl apps for this?
I have no idea because I wasn't silly
No,
enough to do
you
that.
can do women. I think.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Wait,
like
I
a
don't
male
know.
thing.
I do women. I meant what?
you're like, I actually went on the women's portion of the app. Like, I'm
Yeah.
looking for a costume.
No, but
Very
then I
silly,
realized.
Joe.
I think I brought this up because of like white culture. Because like what I did
That is white culture.
is like the whitest shit ever. Because I was looking at the clothes they have, and I was like kind of excited for it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get some cool stuff. And I was just scrolling, and I was like, this is like the most like norm core shit I've ever seen. Like it's like I'm gonna look like a substitute teacher on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know. Like I was just like so upset because like that's definitely like I don't know. They might send me some cool shit because there was like some parts where you can like leave a note for your stylist. So I told them like where I normally shop and like the type of styles that I'm going for and that I like to do with like my styling. And as you can see, I'm stylish. And
Dude,
yeah,
I wish I was.
I just looked at what they have on based on what they have online. I was like, they're not gonna send me good shit. I'm gonna return it all, and I'm out $20. But
You did not tell me about that $20 part.
well, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. You said I got it for free.
Talking to your mic.
You said you got it for free.
Yeah, I did.
Are y'all in the phase where it's like $20 is like y'all are talking about it?
Not really. I don't
No.
know.
I'm just laughing because I caught him on a little white lie.
It's not a little white lie. I told you I accidentally got a box.
He's been doing this for like 9 months. Like before you guys
I
even
told you that I
I came
accidentally.
home last night. He's like, oh, this happened. He was like, but they didn't charge me anything unless I keep it all. I was like,
Every time
okay.
the Stitch Fix comes, he like puts all the contents in the trash and walks them out to the dumps before you ever see them.
Yeah. Where do you think I'm getting all my fly clothes at? Where do you think I got this I Heart Yakima shirt?
Yeah, you think he's shopping
Yakima.
at Craig Reagan in Colombia? Or
Yeah.
like
Yes.
some like
I don't have time to shop for myself. I need to pay someone $20 to do it for me.
I can
It's
tell.
the stylist.
I can tell.
Stylist.
Dude, how do I become a stylist on this app? Because
Right?
if I can
Yeah,
get $20
for real.
Okay,
an
this
order-
is the thing though. I think I should create a similar app, but with cooler clothes. Cause like, I
You
don't
know how
know.
people have said that sentence?
Well, no, hold on. This is what I'm saying though. It's like I don't know if you guys know a lot about fashion, but have you ever heard of normcore?
No. You said it earlier. I laughed like I knew what it was, but it was
Normcore
funny.
is a style where it's like you dress to look normal. Like you intentionally are aware of fashion and like color charts and stuff like that, but you intentionally dress to look as normal as possible.
I think I do that without trying.
Exactly, like you kind of
Yeah.
have like mallcore, like mallcore means like you buy all your clothes at the mall.
Yeah.
Normcore means you just whether you buy designer or not, it just means you purposely dress to look as normal as humanly possible. And all of the
About
outfits I saw on this app were like normcore as fuck, like stepdad at a soccer game. Like
I'm not quite
like,
at that level yet. Almost sometimes.
Stepped out of a soccer game.
Yeah, like it's like you're not trying to stand out, like you're just there.
Literally,
like,
the last time I
don't
bought
know.
clothes was at a mall with you, like in Austin.
Yeah, that
Like
was a
I
while
bought
ago.
some pants in Austin. That was in June. I haven't like, dude. The only
You
clothes,
might like Stitch
yeah.
Fix.
Maybe I should do, but if I dress if I'm normal, then like, why do I need to pay a stylist if I could just like be basic?
Because
as
then
hell?
you can get nicer clothes.
I got, dude. True Classics sent me like 10 tees for like $100.
10 tees.
Yeah, dude. I got green. I got green.
Purr.
2 shades of green, a red,
Ooh.
a black, a white,
Whoa.
Dude,
a
normcore
blue.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should just do like make like yourself like a Pinterest board and
Yeah.
like base it off of that. You don't need a stylist.
Dude, that's like one aspect of
I
fashion.
think I can do this though, because
You
like
probably can.
if I like made an app that was like specifically for people who like vintage clothes or different types of styles,
Yeah.
then like all I have to do is shop for them and just charge them $20.
You could be rich. Just doing.
I could be rich.
Would you shoot for
could.
like?
Urgh.
Would you shoot for?
Wait, the guy from Kill Tony.
That guy was so funny, dude. Watching him just like stand there while they interviewed that girl that made out with him was hilarious.
Dude, this is a hot take. Lauren thinks Tony Hinchcliffe is gay.
I don't even know what that is.
You
No, it
remember
was-
Kill Tony?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
funny.
Oh wait, no, I think he's gay.
Yeah. What's hilarious
take.
about that? When Joe told me that, what's hilarious about it is that like that's a running gag. Like for him, like all of his friends are always roasting him, gay jokes and all that. And he's
Oh, really?
never like admitted to being gay. He's even been married before, I'm pretty sure, and like I don't know if he still is, but I know that he was at some point. And but like that's just a running trope on the show, and like without you knowing that at all, from just you like watching his mannerisms,
I feel like
you were
it's like obvious.
you're like
Yeah,
wait,
that's what she told me.
Like I feel like
like
it's
have you seen
obvious.
him smoke a cigarette? It's like
She was like, just hear his voice. Last night we were watching Kill Tony, and there's like this black guy who's a regular. His name is Cam Patterson, right?
yeah.
He's hilarious. He's from Orlando, and he keeps on saying "Hell yeah." He's
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Hell yeah," like as like a response,
Yeah.
to every. He's like, "Hell yeah," and like Tony tried to say it, and he was like, "Hell yeah," and then he was like, "No, hell yeah," and then Tony was like, hell yeah. Like, he sounded so, like, I started watching, I was like, maybe he is gay. Like,
You're like,
hearing him say, hell yeah, he was like, hell yeah.
Okay, well, if he's not gay, he's definitely a femboy.
Oh, yeah, he's femme as fuck.
Dude, is femboy just the word? I used femboy in like a word for and like in one of our descriptions one time, and it had nothing to do with the episode. I just thought it was funny to use it, even though I had no idea what it meant. Is it just like the opposite of tomboy?
No.
No.
It's like femboy.
What is it?
Literally, femboy is just like, you know, you're not gay, but you definitely have like a little sass to you.
Like you're feminine.
You're feminine.
A man who's feminine.
Okay, but it's not like a word that's like, oh, this guy is definitely gay, but it's just not saying he is.
Well, I guess
It's
it
not
could be
like
the
a
opposite
positive-
of tomboy, because like.
But it's just a
tomboy-
person who's like open, like, yeah, I'm an effeminate dude, and like this is his
like
personality.
it might be a guy who paints his nails, but he's not gay. He's a little femme, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can't do this joke
I mean,
because
he's from South Carolina, so he thinks any guy who paints their nails gay.
I think guys who paint their nails are kind of attractive.
I'm gonna paint my nails.
You like gay dudes. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna paint my nails. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I know you be fucking, so it's like you're not gay. I was like,
But I guess it could be the opposite of Tom girl. You know, like a Tom girl.
yeah, like a Tom
girl femboy. Yeah.
like Tom girl femboy.
It's a Tom girl.
Well,
Not a
they called
tomboy.
them tomboys when
Yeah,
when
they
I
call
was
them
growing
Tom
up,
girl
but,
boys.
No,
but
Tom
now they
girls.
call them Tom girls. Yeah, they switched it up.
They switched it up.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Tom. Yeah, Tom.
What do you
girls.
think a tomboy is?
I have no idea.
A
That's what
tomboy
we
is a
call
girl
them.
that acts like a boy.
Like when she was like, if you
Yeah,
were
that's
like
what I'm
in middle
referring to.
school,
But it's a Tom girl.
They switched it up?
They switched it up on us.
How? Who?
They transed them up somehow. It
Who's
was already
they?
They were already close.
You're freaking
They,
your
like-
freaking generation.
Yeah.
I'm Gen Z.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You were like, who's they? And I'm like, they's they, bro.
They,
did
bro,
it.
theys did it.
Wait,
Theys
aren't
did
you
it.
guys classified as millennials?
Technically,
Technically.
96.
96.
We're literally
96 babies.
We're literally on the cutoff year.
We're on the
most charts.
Really?
we're on the cutoff year.
If you look at most charts, it's like millennials, 1981 to 1996, and you're like, yes, I made it.
I'm right there.
I'm Gen Z, baby.
Yeah, you're definitely Gen Z.
Anybody that's on the line, usually their personality is split in half. Usually,
Yeah.
like half the things they do, you're like, that's very this generation, and the other half is that's very like my parents are half X, half Boomer. Like they were born right on the Boomer cutoff. I think 63 was the Boomer cutoff,
Oh, gotcha.
and they're 62 and 63.
That's crazy. One time I had an uncle that was half gay, half straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he was just lying for the first half of his life.
Nah, dude. He just would like, you know, he won't stick it all the way in. You know?
Yeah.
He's like a Mormon. He's so.
And they renamed that. They were
Nah,
like,
he just gets his dick sucked from behind.
from
Oh
behind.
wow, that's
That's a
well,
good reference. I
that's
like
the
that.
image
Yeah, dude.
painted in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
They've got to be. There's got to be new categories that I've always wanted. Like I'm always interested in. Like they need to just put it on Twitter. Like when something new comes out, like a new category, they just need to be like, "This is what it is." Definition. So that way, like my brain can just log it in.
True.
You know. Like they should have been like tomboys are now called tomgirls because they are in fact not boys. They are girls, but that now defeats the whole purpose of the word.
Yeah.
Tomboy. Yeah. Like that would be. See, here's the thing. Tomboy is a very specific thing because when you're young, none of that matters. Like up until a certain age, none of that. You can't call a 5-year-old girl a tomboy if she likes stuff. That's too young.
Yeah.
Like it's just the differentiation isn't there in their head. But if they're like 11 and they're wearing like jeans and like playing rough in the dirt, fighting, throwing dirt clods with other middle school boys, doing middle school boy stuff, right?
Pegging boys behind the schoolyard
Yeah.
with sticks
Yeah.
they find in the playground.
Yeah, and then putting the pegs back on the bike and going off-roading with it. Yeah.
Just like tomboy stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Perfect.
tomboy
Exactly.
activities.
Then you were like, oh, that's a tomboy. And then like every dude is secretly like, yo, this tomboy is so hot. That was like everybody,
Oh my God.
every kid in my neighborhood. And I was just like, that's kind of gay, yo. Like for you guys
Yo.
to all like the...
She's
like,
so hot. She
Yeah.
plays Xbox with me, and then she sucks my dick.
yeah. Because like every dude, like when they grow up, they want
And
a
then you're
tomboy.
like, dude, I could do that.
Yeah. No, because every dude like the reason why like all those when you're in middle school, everybody like is attracted to the tomboy in the friend group is because every dude at the end of the day when they grow up they're like, I want my girl to like to sit down and just watch football and shut up for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like they're looking for that, and so it's like this inkling, like they see it, the writing on the walls in the cafeteria.
See, I don't think I'm
think
a
that's very
fanboy.
true.
You're like,
Yeah.
she
think
just
I'm a
beat the shit out of
fanboy?
that kid in the bathroom.
No, you're not a femboy.
I don't think I'm a
No.
fanboy, but I don't like typical boy things.
That makes sense. That's not the same
The
thing.
silence is so loud.
That makes sense. It's like
she's the one that likes football in this relationship.
I like football.
yeah. That makes
Like
sense.
we watched
Yeah,
like
you
the
don't really care as
Carolina.
much.
We watched the Carolina game.
Yeah.
Carolina versus Carolina.
Yeah.
UNC USC.
Yeah. The Mayo Classic.
Yeah, the Duke's Mayo.
Yeah,
Classic.
the Duke's Mayo Classic.
Dude, you know it.
And she was watching it, and I was like scrolling, like, oh, well, why are we watching this?
Yeah,
like, I was
like-
just like, we could be watching.
Well, I got a bachelor's in sport and entertainment management. My whole degree was in
I
sports.
keep
Exactly,
forgetting what
yeah.
your degree was in. That's what it was in.
I like sports. I want to go to a swim meet this season.
I want to go too.
Okay, cheers.
I want to go see some tennis.
I wouldn't mind seeing tennis.
Well, that
There's
opens
so
about
many
over
tennis.
now.
There's so many tennis courts around here. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think you
There's
told me
one
about
like
that.
half a mile that way, and then we drove past one in the neighborhood right here.
Mm-hmm.
We should. Do you have a tennis racket?
I do not. I used to play badminton though.
Would you want to play tennis?
I wouldn't mind. I know how.
I have a tennis racket.
Same.
We can buy it.
Yeah, didn't you guys like really love tennis at one point?
I'm
We-
low-key pretty good at tennis.
We
I'm gonna say it,
we
but-
got to the point where we were playing tennis like every single week for probably like 6 months. It was a while.
There was a point there where like, well, I would play a lot with Smitty.
You
too.
played more than me.
Yeah.
But I was busy and I lived 30 minutes
Yeah,
away.
you were the other
so,
direction.
but we literally played. I mean, I literally
did.
played once a week for at least 6 to 8 months. With
I was
you,
playing about 2 or 3
Nika,
times.
and Smitty.
I played for like 2 or 3 times a week for about a year and a half, and I got like pretty good. And then I hit a wall, and like, okay, if I want to get better, it's gonna take a lot of practice and like probably some coaching at that point.
Yeah.
This is my problem with playing games. Is like for me, it's more about having fun than like getting better and being competitive.
Yeah, I'd just be playing tennis for fun.
For me, it's more about fun and like getting a good exercise in.
Yeah.
That's also fun, which is why I can't play basketball with some of our friends.
Yeah, I like both. I struggle with that because I like both things, and my friends are one or the other. All my friends either just want to have fun, and that's great, or they just want to compete, and it's like I love doing both, and I get frustrated when one gets taken from the other. So it's always like, all right, which battle am I gonna choose today, dude?
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm competitive when like it matters. You know, like if I played sport in high school, I was competitive. But if I'm doing it for fun or like in my
I'm
spare
competitive
time-
when I know I'm good at something. Like when I know I'm gonna win.
Like what?
I don't know, just
Cards,
You compete like Obama's
like chess.
exploding kitten,
like Obama's competitive with sucking dick.
Yeah.
Oh, we said it, dude. We said
Yeah.
it. We
me
said
and
it.
Brandon are paying footsies over here.
Yeah, I was like, it's like,
Hey,
we're
yo,
like trying-
Brandon, I need you to chill out.
We're just trying to get the pod set up. now, dude.
We're in public, bro.
I'm like, you're the buffer, bro. You're between us.
I need to
I
fucking-
found the,
Well, what? Push this out.
Stop.
I can't. Let
I gotta,
me wrap my leg around.
I'm gonna pull up the. There's this video,
How long is the recording for?
like almost half an hour.
What does that say?
38.
38. Wow.
You need your glasses?
Yeah, I've dropped them on the floor, but it's okay.
Okay, so basically, Tucker Carlson recently interviewed a guy named Larry Sinclair who claims to have had sex with Barack Obama in 1999, and I will say, like, this guy's got kind of a rap sheet. He's been arrested for fraud and all this other shit. So it's kind of like, yeah, no, but it's hilarious. Like, this is like a quick 1-minute video. It's hilarious.
Along this thigh.
To parties.
Yeah.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to parties.
Yeah. Pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as
I don't know
Barack
if this is
Obama.
copyrighted, so
I
I'm
had
gonna
given
talk
Barack
over.
$250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on
Yup.
the CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along this thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
You had sex with him twice. You did cocaine
Twice?
and smoked crack twice. You had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Let me just ask the obvious question. What was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense that that's sort of
Let me ask the obvious question.
sexual or like what is it?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time, and I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't his last.
The guy's running for president, and credible information.
It is not his first
comes
time,
out that he's smoking
and it wasn't
crack
his
and
last.
having sex with dudes.
Oh, that's probably true.
Seems like a story.
Well, it would be a story if the media really cared about telling people the truth.
Dude,
I don't believe that for a second.
What?
Dude,
I believe that so much.
Yeah, pulled up in a
Why?
bar.
Well,
outside.
first of all, Obama's on the screen on my computer screen right now.
He is, dude.
First of all, why would
He's
this
watching.
come out so, like, you think he would, like, say some shit, like, when he was president or something, trying to, like, ruin him?
Nah, because he would never got voted in if he would have admitted it.
Why would you?
It wasn't even legal back then.
No, I think
2008.
What, gay? Being gay?
Yeah, like gay marriage wasn't legal until the end of his term, so it was like he probably wouldn't have got elected if he was just like, "Yo, I'm openly gay." You know, like if that was true. No,
I
but
need to see a picture of this man when he was young.
Dude,
Like,
this guy looks suspect though. That's the thing.
What about Big Mike?
Oh, dude.
You ever heard about Big Mike?
We got the CIA on us now, dude. No, Big Mike. Yeah, that's because like now they're in a real pickle because it's like if Big Mike is Big Mike and is not the
Do
other.
you know what Big Mike is? He has no idea.
Are you talking about Mine Pence?
No, we're talking about Big Mike is
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama. yeah, dude, yeah. You gotta
Why
get
are you
caught
calling
up
her
on the
Big
time.
Mike?
You never heard that?
You ever heard that say?
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's
She
videos.
might be a man trapped in a woman's body.
There's videos and images of Michelle Obama where it seems like she has a large package.
Like dancing on Ella and thrusting the air.
Wow.
And that really does, like, you know, that would, like, if that didn't exist, if that Ellen video didn't exist, then when people were like, well, she has no pictures of herself when she's pregnant, I would be like, yeah, that's pretty normal. If you're famous, you don't want to be having pregnant pictures out there. But now it's like, when you have both of those, like, that existing and then these pictures not existing.
I want to see this
like,
Ellen
maybe
clip.
Big night.
Ellen clip.
Dude, I'll have to
Pull it up.
Let me see.
Pull it up, Brandon.
Dude. But the thing is that I kind of do think this guy's capping because think about what he said. He said, he said like, yeah, so he put this cocaine on a CD and the next thing I know, he's smoking crack. And it's like, no one's doubling up on crack and cocaine the same sitting. Like they're either going to do one or the other. They're not going to just be like, hey, let's snort a line and then smoke crack. It's like, we saw the Hunter Biden videos. It's like, you're smoking crack. You're not doing cocaine. Like, if you had the money for crack, you'd be getting crack, not cocaine. You know. I'm gonna be.
Wait, no, crack is cheaper. Do you mean if you had the money for cocaine, you're getting?
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
I don't know. Maybe he's going back to his roots.
I literally typed in Michelle Obama, and the first thing that came up on the search bar was Michelle Obama, Ellen DeGeneres show dancing.
Yeah, I'll hold it for her.
This is a. You've got to be able to see the package.
Okay, I'm looking at her crotch.
Look right at the crotch.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Michelle Obama and Ellen DeGeneres had themselves an uptown funk dance party on Ellen's show.
Right.
The First Lady was so enthusiastic, her microphone fell off and the group had to start the dance over. Michelle Obama was promoting the 5th anniversary
Was so
of the
enthusiastic.
fitness campaign called Let's Move. She announced it at this year's White House egg roll.
Do you see it?
No, Joe.
Teach a dance to
She does not have a
funk.
dick.
Do you see it?
Everyone excited for the event.
Just
Michelle
wait.
and Ellen showcased the choreography.
Is this a bad video? It's just
alongside
them
the
talking or
dance
something.
Dancers.
You might see it in a second.
I think it's
No?
over. It's over. I didn't see anything.
What the heck?
It's probably not the right video. Let me check.
I was trying to not find like a 17
Maybe
minute
she.
long
Okay,
video.
she has baggy pants on. Like.
Yeah, but what's baggy about? Like, what's baggy moving around in there? The cloth of the pants?
Yeah, like it's just you got you know.
I don't know.
You got like sweatpants on or.
Bringing the circle back in a little bit, I'm trying to think like, okay, so yeah, that's what doesn't get me. It's like they're gonna try and call Obama gay, but it's like, okay, well, if she's a trans woman, then I thought that wasn't gay. I thought that was supposed to be like,
True.
you know what I'm saying? Like they got themselves a pickle here. Well, that was not supposed to be a pun, but they've got themselves in a real situation here right now, dude. And it's like, no, I did see a conspiracy like fleshed out that they were like, what's gonna happen? And that like this was probably the one that makes the most sense and yet is the most crazy. And what's gonna happen is that like they're gonna run Michelle for 2024 for Democrat instead of Biden because he's like dead basically.
Yeah.
And like the way that they're gonna do it is they're gonna like basically be like, she comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then they're gonna be like, well, of course that makes sense. Like Obama like propagated gay marriage for his own people. They're gonna celebrate him for it, and they're gonna like make it look like, oh, okay, like he was persecuted for wanting to like live that way, you know? And it's gonna like, I don't know. That kind of seemed like a pretty good theory to me because it was like, it might time it right. You get everybody mad about the trans stuff. You get people like cheering on one side and getting really angry on the other, and then you come in with something like that. It could even be one of those things where like it's not even true, but they like just play into it to make it seem true, you know, shit like that. I don't know, but that was the only theory that I read where I was like, this is entertaining enough to believe it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Either way, it's kind of like it's fun just to listen to a crackhead rant on the news.
I think he's waiting for his 10 seconds of fame.
Yeah, it is funny. Like people now, when they go on Twitter, it's like it's Wild West. You could just be like,
you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, today we found a homeless man in Columbia, South Carolina, who claims that he pegged Bill Clinton. At the same time, he was getting blown by Monica Lewinsky. Tell us about it. And he's just like, when I was on the moon with Neil Armstrong, and you're like, oh, go on, continue. Yeah.
I pegged him right in his asshole, and it definitely was not his first time.
Yeah. And
he enjoyed it.
And he's like, if you're wondering what kind of cheese, it's Havarti on the moon. And you're like, all right, dude, you want some crack? And he's like, yeah, you pay him in crack.
Yeah.
Pay him in crack.
Yeah. But that should be, I think every journalist should be required to interview at least one crackhead a month.
Perfect.
Like, that's a good standard. Because you have to...
You're going to run out eventually.
No, but like probably one in 30 people are... Well, there's 30 days... Well, probably 1 in 30 people are crackheads?
Huh?
That's probably right.
I don't know.
Imagine you're walking around at the art bar.
30 people.
Imagine you're walking around at the art bar and you see 30
I don't think
people.
crack is like that big of a drug. I would say 1 in 30 people are potheads.
I don't know. But they had a whole epidemic of crack for a whole decade in the 80s, dude.
That was forever ago.
They're still old now. You still think they're not cracking up? You don't think that they're out there cracking up, dude?
I think they all died.
True. That could be very true.
Or in jail.
Yeah, or in jail. The crack, it's jail crack, dude.
I found crack at Olive Garden before.
Crack House Rock, dude.
There was like someone sitting at the bar, and they go to leave, and I go to like, wipe down the counter, like adjust the chairs, and there was like a pouch of crack on the floor.
That's sick, dude.
Do you know what crack
looked
like?
That.
Maybe it was cocaine, but it was definitely something.
Was it powder or Rocky?
It was powder.
It was not crack.
Okay.
It was cocaine.
Whatever.
Dude, when white women see like a bag of unknown substance on the floor, they're like, that's crack.
Oh my god, I'm such a crackhead.
Well, whatever it was, I had to my GM told me to flush that down the toilet.
Yeah, flush it down the toilet. Don't flush the plastic though. That's not good for the system.
Well, we went. I went to go throw it away in the trash, and he was like, "Do not throw that away in the trash. Go flush that down the toilet so no one gets it out."
Yeah,
the
the manager of Olive Garden is like, "Don't throw that away. Do you know how many years of my life I spent getting off of that, dude? If you put it in the trash, it's gonna be so easy for me to get when y'all aren't looking."
Yeah, for real.
Not saying your manager's right. I'm just saying that.
Dude, I
mean,
okay, 1 in 30 Olive Garden managers are crackheads.
I'll agree with that.
That's definitely true.
I'm not gonna deny that. No,
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna deny that.
How many Olive Gardens are in South Carolina?
Dude, what's ice?
Crack.
Are you talking about?
Is ice heroin or crack?
Crack.
I think dude, this is the whitest fucking thing. I don't know, dude.
Do you know what ice is?
I would assume it's crack.
I once had a relationship with a woman that I met on Tinder that was on ice.
I remember this, but I remember when I heard this, I just was like, oh, crazy. And I was thinking in my head, like, what the fuck is ice?
Yeah, dude. That's what she called it, and I was like, you do your thing.
We gotta look it up, dude. We don't have a producer, so I'm about to look up what it is.
Dude, look it up. Pull it up.
I mean, wild people on the internet.
Is ice the drug?
The drug. You can't just look up
what type of drug is
methamphetamine.
I thought it was meth. Yeah,
meth.
Dude,
it's not that.
She was a meth head.
Oh, which I should fucking know this. I feel so stupid because
I thought it was meth.
I watched Breaking Bad, and Jesse Pinkman definitely refers to meth as ice.
Wait, no, you're 100% right.
Yeah, I feel so dumb.
I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah, that's same.
I'm so dumb.
I mean, I thought it was ice. I thought it
sorry.
was meth, but then you guys said it was crack, and then I was like, well, I'm a crackhead, so I don't know.
Well, the only reason I thought crack was like, because it's in like crystallized form. So.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of methamphetamine, dude, I was
perfect.
I was at church. No, for real. Like I was at church this morning.
Speaking of my favorite pastime.
Speaking of meth, I snorted
I'm such a crackhead.
Speaking of me and 1 in 30 Olive Garden manager's favorite pastime, dude, no, I didn't realize how prevalent some of these, how prevalent Adderall is in our society.
Oh,
today.
100%.
Like I was at church this morning, and like one of my friends, I'm not gonna say people's names, but like one of my friends was just like, "Oh man, I didn't take my Adderall this morning. Like I'm just feeling a little different." And then like 2 different people just overheard him say that. just in passing when they were walking by. One was just like, "Oh, you want some? I got some in my purse." Like, dude, they just have church Adderall stacked on deck over there, dude. Yeah,
your pastor's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Oh my god, I have a funny story.
But yeah, tell me
about drugs.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
So last week, you know my friend at the bar who comes to visit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say his name on the pod, but he.
I mean, all of 20 people will definitely know who he is.
Okay, well, his name is Peter, and he's like in his 60s.
Big Pete.
He's one of my favorite people.
Just some random guy you're like trying to protect this man's identity.
I don't know.
He has so much to live for.
Anyways,
he has a big promotion coming up on Google.
Big release.
I don't know. He saw that I was having a bad day, and we got to talking and stuff, and then we kind of started talking about drugs, and he has like a prescribed oxy, and I asked him if he could give me some. He was like, "Yeah, how much you want?" And I was like, "Oh, I was literally just kidding, but thank you for the offer."
Dude, you know how much you made that man's day at first? He thought he was about to help a sister out, like straight up, and then you're just like, "No, I'm actually not a fucking loser, dude."
That's what you were.
No, but that's what
Peter. Haha, you're funny. But I was like, well...
No, Peter, I don't want drugs.
Yeah.
No, Peter, I'm not a crackhead.
But then he went and got me Starbucks, so I said, thanks, Peter.
Crackhead summer.
Yeah, he went and got Starbucks and poured Oxycontin into Starbucks and was like, I'll
dude,
teach that bitch
you need to calm down.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, they're like in 5 milligrams. Like, how many do you want? And I was like, oh, haha, I don't need it.
Dude, that's how you get you. What if Peter is just a farm rep, bro? Like,
he's the CFO of Pfizer, and he's just pretending. Dude. He just spends his.
He's pretending to be a disabled man who spends his weekends at Olive Garden.
I don't think he's pretending.
Dude, also when we came to hang out with you while you were at work, I did realize like there is a particular type of person that like gets drunk at Olive Garden at 4:00 in the afternoon on a weekday.
Oh yeah, what's that type?
You.
Us. That particular day. No, I had like 2 drinks. I was fine. But it was just some lady sitting at the end of the bar. She looked very like cool and like it did look like she probably had lost most of her family either in like a divorce or a fire.
This is you at Olive Garden?
Yeah, when we were. It was like maybe it wasn't at 4 because it was towards the end of your shift, I think.
Oh, you're talking about when you came and visited me?
Yeah. Me and Joseph were there, and like and I was just sitting there thinking like. Yeah, there's got to be like a type. She sees like it's the crowd. It's like the 2 to 4 p.m. crowd.
Yeah.
On a weekday, like
100%. 100%.
Have you ever seen somebody get like straight shit faced?
Yeah, like throwing up in the bathroom shit faced.
Like Monday 4 p.m.
I mean, you get your wild
That's
ones.
wild, dude.
That is wild.
But I bet you like relative to other bars, it's not bad to get drunk at.
No, I mean
safe environment. Clean
we
bathrooms.
went to like Mellow Mushroom, and she was talking about how like. She was like, what did you say? You were talking about the bartender, and you were just like, oh, like, she's such a real bartender. She's actually shaking her drinks. And I was like, what do you do? She was like, I just put it all in one cup, and then I pour it into another cup, and then I pour it back into that cup. And I was like, yeah, that's not shaking a drink. That's
no, but like for what they're getting, that's good enough. I mean,
for Olive Garden, yeah.
Well, I personally like, if I'm going out to eat, I want to sit at the bar because I just like seeing how the bar works and how they do things.
True. And
I noticed that when we went to Mellow Mushroom, that woman did not leave the bar at any time, whereas at Olive Garden, I have to like run and like get salads or soups. I have to leave the counter.
Yeah, you're doing stuff and making drinks.
And
it's like you're an entire server.
Plus making all the drinks. I was like, I don't have time to like put everything in a jigger and like strain every drink, and like I just don't have time for all that shit.
So you just overpour everything then?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why people throwing up in the bathroom.
I just do the
drink you made us were strong as hell. They were great.
Were they? Perfect.
Yeah, they were good.
That's a good drink.
Like if I go to Olive Garden and pay $8 for a cocktail, it's first of all $3 or $4 cheaper than everywhere else because people are doing $12 cocktails these days.
Yeah.
But my drinks at Mellow Mushroom $10.50 a piece.
Like, see, if I went to downtown Manhattan and was getting like a high-end cocktail and I saw $12, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But in reality, they're like $20 there. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, dude, 20? I don't know. That just blew my mind. Like, it's just hard to comprehend the price of things like that. We were like, you're telling me I could go out with 4 different friends in New York City and buy 1 round and easily drop $120 with tip.
I did that in Nashville.
Like, oh my god!
100, yeah.
In Nashville?
I did that in Nashville for Nick's bachelor's party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bought a round of drinks for all the groomsmen. It cost $140 for 1 round.
Oh dang! Whoa. And there was like 6 of you guys. Yeah, that's still a lot. $140 for 6 people, dude. Yeah.
It was like Yeah, about 6. His 2 childhood friends, me and Nick. It was like 5. One groomsman didn't show up.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, you know what's hilarious about our friend Smitty, dude, when it comes to drink prices?
What?
It's like every time I'll tell him like I went to some new place or whatever, and he's like, "How was it?" I'm like, "Yeah, good. Got a couple beers." And he's like, "How are the prices?" And and I always tell him like, "Dude, basically." I went to I had never been to Columbia Craft, at least the upstairs part, and tried their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they did like an open mic there for the first time the other day, and we were
Who
all
hosted
upstairs.
it?
That was Ryan Easterbrooks. Shout out Ryan. Thanks
Ryan,
for putting that mic on, dude.
I don't know who you are, but shout out to you.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for getting that mic rolling, dude.
I don't know who Ryan.
I think they're trying to do it once a month, which is pretty sweet.
That's
I hope
cool.
they keep doing it. It was fun to do it outside. But like I'm in there, and I think the beers were, depending on like what they were anywhere from like $5 to $8 a piece.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but like that's average for a brewery these days, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I looked at Smitty, I was just like, not good, dude. Prices are not good. And he was like, well, what do you mean? I was just like, yeah, I bought about 3 beers, and with tip, I spent like $25. And he just was like, Jesus Christ, dude! He was like, I'm not going to that open mic ever, dude. I was like, no, you gotta go, dude. He's like, fine. Guess I'm bringing a soda. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna bring something, just bring a beer. And it's like, you might as well just bring a beer.
Yeah, you just
But
sneak
it's so
a beer.
funny. No, but the funniest thing, there's this comedian in Colombia, and he gets really nervous a lot, and so he'll just like get into his underwear. Shout out Tim Wimbles. And like he'll just get
Tim,
on stage.
Shout out to you. I do know who you are.
Yeah, like he had to like at one of the mics they were like, you have to quit doing this. Like no, like for real, you can't do this here.
Like he literally gets in his underwear?
Yeah,
literally.
And his underwear.
Cool.
Yeah. And like he carries his clothes on
word?
stage with him. Yeah, yeah. He's like a 5'6", like funny, goofy black guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah. He's so much fun to hang out with, dude. I'll say that. But Tim was they have at least a big long staircase leading up to the top of the rooftop bar, but they have a handicap elevator, and it's just an open air elevator. So like when you're in it and you get to the very top, like you're half your body's peeking over the thing. And he went first in the lineup, and like nobody knew where he went because we were all like, Tim, hey, it's a new mic. You never been here before. Like, you gonna stay dressed or not? And every single time, like, because he doesn't get, like, if somebody tells him, hey, we'll kick you out if you do this, he won't do it. But if he has the freedom, he's gonna do it. Every time I've been to any other place with him, he does it. So I'm asking him. But the funniest thing that he does is every single time he goes, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm not that nervous. And then, like, it's getting closer and closer to the mic, and he's like looking around, and Ryan is like, all right, we're gonna start in like 2 minutes, guys. And I'm like, yeah, Tim, where'd Tim go? He's gone. And then I'm just like, where the hell did Tim go? I don't know. And I was like, he probably went to the bathroom or something. And then Ryan's like, give it up for Tim Wimbles. And I was just like, where's this man at? And then he was like, keep it going. Everyone's clapping, long, awkward, 20, 25 seconds, like waiting for the intro. And then you just hear like this, and he's coming up the handicap elevator. Ryan's controlling the elevator with a button.
Oh my god!
Then he comes in.
That's hilarious.
He has no shirt on, and people think it's like a Blackbird Kreischer. And then he opens the thing, underwear, dude. He gets out of the elevator.
What were people's reactions?
Underwear, dude. The whole crowd just started laughing hysterically. It was a great way to open the mic show. Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, to prepare yourself for all the like bad jokes and new jokes you're gonna hear from people. It's a great way to just start the show.
What a great entrance!
No, I got lucky, dude. I exercised my white privilege during my set because, like,
word.
Yeah, I had to though. It wasn't a choice of mine. It wasn't a choice of mine because, like, there was a band playing outside the entire time. So like, we're outside on the upper level. The band's outside on the lower level, but they're also like in a half. Like, the room we're in, 2 walls open, 2 walls closed. Same downstairs, and the band's in that room. So it's a little bit muffled, but it's still a full-on band playing the coolest nostalgic emo songs, dude. Like, the best songs from our childhood, like All-American Rejects, like...
Oh, word?
Like, yeah. That was like, dude, like, oh, you gotta keep it strong. I'm trying to listen to this. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I'm just sitting there trying to listen to their jokes, and I'm just hearing, "Where are you?" in the background. And every other dude, every micer is trying to. We're all trying to pretend like we're paying attention and being respectful and waiting our turn, and everyone's either tapping their leg or moving their body or bopping their head in the beat of whatever song's playing. Like we were all feeling the groove, man. It was sweet, and I was sitting there thinking of like, okay, what song am I gonna make?
I'm
fun
surprised
of
you didn't tell me about. I could have went. That's like right down the road. I mean, all the mics are right down the road, but that one's real close.
I just kind of forgot about it until last minute and then went.
Rude.
My bad. Yeah, dude, I feel bad now.
Apparently, he can come over and film a podcast, but you can't tell me when he's doing a new mic.
Yeah, dude, like
friend moves in with a girl and doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Hey, some friends move to North Carolina and don't tell you.
Dude, that almost dude. Nico was gonna straight up move without saying a word.
I know, Joe told me
dude,
that.
is your phone connected?
Yeah, it's connected. You should call him.
I'm gonna call Nico. We're gonna do a little phone interview.
Oh, anyways, like right when I went up, I was the last person that went in the set list.
I forgot your password.
Oh.
Say it on national television.
No, I can't because it's another kind of password too. And right when the guy before me set was about to end, the band quit playing and they were done with their set.
Really?
And so I was the only person that went up and had no interruptions. And so that was kind of nice. And I like made a comment about it. I was like, yeah, obviously this is white privilege. I don't have to listen. I don't have to do my set to music. I was like, thanks Jorge for taking the blunt of it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Shout out Jorge for taking the last bit of music in your set.
Hey, little kitty.
We got the kitties coming in. Yeah, dude, that boy Nico was straight up about to move to another state. What would you do if like you can't have your close friends move
guys,
to
can
states?
you hear it?
No.
Yo, Nico.
Click on the speaker symbol. Make sure it's connected to the right.
Hey, Nico, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, bro?
Wait, can you hear
There
me?
it is.
Wait, I don't think he's coming through though.
Oh, it's because.
No, that's all the way up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so weird.
Hey, it's not working.
Man.
But
we were trying to.
We're recording a podcast, and we were talking about you, so I decided to call you.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Oh yeah, we got you on a little.
For
bit.
some reason.
We're recording a podcast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh shoot! Okay, what's up?
We were just.
So you live in North Carolina now?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
How's it being in the middle of the woods?
He probably does live in the woods.
Can you hear everyone or just me?
I can hear everyone. Well, I can hear you and Brandon. And then I hear another voice, a faint voice in the back.
A faint voice in the back. All right. Well,
I assume you guys. Sounds like you guys are in a car. Are you guys in a car? Well, no, you're not because you're recording right now.
Yeah, we're in my office.
Oh.
Well, we love you, man.
Yeah.
Where do you live in North Carolina? What's your exact address and your birthday date and
your social security number?
Well, there's a bunch of fancy numbers on the back of my credit card too. I'll send you those if you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please do.
Well, I'll settle for the city that you live in currently.
Okay. All right. I'll try and figure that out and send it to you.
No, just tell me right now.
He's like, I'm not telling the world.
What? You're not doing that?
No, I said I have no idea where I'm at, bro. I just picked a random spot to move.
What?
I don't even know if I'm in North Carolina right now.
Shut the.
You know, dude, Nico is the kind of guy
I can't
that.
tell if you're joking or not. I'm at the inn, bro.
Wait, what?
I'm living at the inn.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but like I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were
I'm
living
not
over there.
staying at the actual inn, but yeah, I'm on the property. Yeah.
That's
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, hopefully we can come visit you soon. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, we'll make
you
a
guys
trip
gotta
up there.
come down sometime soon.
All right, cool. Maybe we'll come down and we'll do like a little pod there.
Oh yeah, get Nick hop
bring
on
your
with Nick.
stuff. I still have I brought my mic up here, so.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Well,
Boys
love
are
you,
back in
man.
business.
Well, we're definitely gonna come and visit sometime.
We're gonna come skiing.
Possibly, it's probably gonna be in December. I'm a little busy until
Okay, cool. In December? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say I might be gone by December, but I'll probably still be here by then.
Dude, why you always... He's
November.
He's always on the move.
He's always on the move!
November then.
Yeah, I'm a nomad, man.
You're a nomad.
Yeah, you're a necromancer,
You're my little
dude.
Mexican nomad. I love you, man.
That's
See
right,
ya.
dude.
All right,
We love you,
man.
Nico. Bye.
Bye.
Dude, you know what nobody's ever thought of in the history of podcasting? doing a podcast by fire outside.
Oh, dude, let's do that.
You know, no one's ever sat with their friends and thought about that.
I wonder how he's living the end, because like, don't they still rent that out to people?
Nico lives that nomad life. You can't question his motives.
Yeah, but it's like he can't. Does he have the house all to himself?
He probably doesn't have. He probably has a room in the inn.
Like, I wonder if he lives upstairs, and then like if they have guests, they like stay downstairs. Or
Have you ever been to the upstairs of the inn?
yeah,
It's like all separated rooms. He probably just has one of the rooms.
But also living in the upstairs of the inn would be scary as shit.
Yeah.
Because it's so dark at night.
It's pretty scary up there. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I've been up there at the dark.
It's the if we ever want to film like a horror skit, that would be the perfect place to do it.
We went up there to smoke
we
that
gotta
one
do
time.
the yeah, we did.
It was scary.
Remember, I turned the flashlight on to walk up there for us. I was like, I'm not letting the demons get us tonight.
Yes.
Bro, I swear like a doll was gonna run out of nowhere. Bro.
Yeah, for real, dude. Have y'all seen that viral video of the guy who like shows the sketchy apartment where he lives?
Yeah.
He lives in some apartment where like all the electricity shut off in it, and he's using a flashlight to film where he's walking. And he walks up the stairs in the inside of the apartment building, down a hallway, and then down other stairs that leads outside, and then up some other weird flight of stairs, opens up his room, and it's just a fan and a mattress in the room. And I'm like, dude, like you killed somebody in this building,
Oh
dude.
my
Or
gosh.
like, I don't know what happened.
Dude,
in that
what's the
building.
inn called again? Pine something? Pine Country Inn?
Country Pines Inn.
Dude, shout out to Country Pines Inn.
Yeah.
Stay there.
If you ever want to, if I'm gonna literally do an ad read for them real quick to end the pod.
All right, let's send this pod with ad read.
Yeah, if you ever want to have an extremely sexy and romantic getaway time in the rustic Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina, then you need to go visit the Country Pines Inn and Suites for all of your suites and inns needs. You have things like a local homemade breakfast, demons in the room. I'm just kidding. There's no demons upstairs.
No demons.
There's no demons. There's only sweet angels upstairs.
Sweet angels. Sweet dark angels.
Sweet dark angels. And when you look over the horizon, when the morning rises upon the dew, you will see a lone llama grazing graciously in the foreground of your morning. And
Awesome.
that's the ad read for
That's the
Country Pines
ad
Inn.
read.
Plus, they have sick ass weddings there too sometimes.
What time are we at?
107.
107. Thank you guys watching for this episode of JoBodie. I've been Joe.
I've been Body.
And this is Lauren. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. My Cash App is Joe as heck. His Instagram is.
Follow me at Brandon Body Comedy on Instagram for the best comedy crowd work clips you've ever seen.
Hey. And don't follow my girlfriend. I will shoot you. I'm kidding. Don't.
With an airsoft gun.
Don't give me a strike, YouTube. Love you guys.
JoBodie. It's another JoBodie. It's JoBodie. And another JoBodie. Another one. JoBodie. This is a new episode of JoBodie.
I want JoBodie. I need JoBodie. As long as you got me, you don't need nobody.